The only interesting thing about Dragon Veil is you could breed the dragons, and that's how you'd collect more dragons, and there's a chance to create rare ones. Or this fun for about a month, and then I was done.
Moving on here, we got boom.
What do we got?
So the PS 4.5, aka PS4K, aka PS4 Neo. Project Neo. I don't know why. It's got to be a Sean Connery.
I was thinking you'd do more of an Agent Smith, but
Project Neo. Yes.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah. I don't know much about it. I mean, they said it's going to retail rumors.
So it's all rumors so far.
What, like $400, $300, $400?
I think it's
$399. $399. Supposed to. It's not a rumor. It's actually.
It's not been confirmed by Sony at all.
Has not.
No. Oh. This is a leak from developers. So I mean, it is probably real.
Yeah.
But
I mean, come on.
But it just hasn't been confirmed yet because they're probably going to announce it at E3 or something.
So this thing is. They even got a spec sheet out on it. So, geez, how could they not?
It's all but confirmed, basically.
Yeah.
But play games
they
in
have
4K.
You could play games at 4K. I don't know if it's true 4K, if it's upscaled to 4K. I'm not really sure.
Right.
There is going to be 2 modes. There's going to be the 4K version mode for all games starting October.
Yeah.
So if you have the Neo, you could play it at a higher resolution, at better graphics. If you don't have a Neo, it's okay.
All the games
will require
have to work on both systems.
Right.
There's not allowed to be any new features like fancy pants or whatever.
Nothing exclusive.
It's all got to be comparable, just up visuals and
Yeah.
frame rate.
So just better.
I think the frame rate is just the same, 60 frames all around. But like games like Dark Souls 3, there's some spots where the frame rate drops a little bit, and I think that they want to fix that with other games. So
there's rumors to be with the VR, which is not Oculus, but Morpheus, right? That's the PlayStation one.
Project Morpheus was the project name. I don't know if that's what they stuck with.
No, it's PlayStation VR. They changed the name, but
PlayStation
VR. It's going to have more processing power. Right now, technically, the VR is going to have its own little processing box, and with the new PlayStation you might not need it.
It's all we'll see what it comes out to be, but I know that the memory gets a pretty good boost, the processor gets a pretty good boost in power, and so I want to see how it looks like. I'm not sure I'm going to get it.
I don't think I'm going to get one. If I do, it'll be years from now. But I hardly use my PlayStation 4 right now at all. So
I'm just not seeing myself buying a 4K TV in the future.
Exactly that too. I have no
that's not going to happen for me.
I might consider that if it's the same. I mean, are they going to drop the price of the PS4?
Probably, but that's not announced. But
probably $100. Maybe 50.
There'll be a lot of used PlayStation 4s at GameStop you can buy probably.
Yeah.
That's my
I'll sell you mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I buy it. I probably won't because I do have a terabyte in there. So.
See, I wouldn't do this, but if Xbox announced the same thing, I probably would do that just because I use my Xbox a lot.
Work for you,
right.
The PlayStation VR is now they're heading towards computers, so you can buy a PlayStation VR and plug it into your computer, and it'll be supported. So that's another thing. That's another direction they're going with. I don't know. I heard rumors that also Oculus will be able to go onto the PlayStation as well. It'll be kind of like you could use it and intermix it. Samsung is making their own standalone VR. So right now
so many VRs.
I know, yeah.
Well,
right now they have their
like,
Galaxy S7 Edge that you can clip into a frame, and that's kind of what their VR gear. That's what they were working with. But now they're like, well, you know what? We're going to develop our own thing and see how that works. The Galaxy S7 has a very high resolution on the phone, so I think it's like, why not just use that? But it might be because they want to add more.
After we recorded the last episode, we actually got to try yours, and it's pretty cool. That was the first time I had used VR. Yeah. It was cool.
It's kind of low resolution compared to everything else, but it's a funny experience. It's really crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how these like fads go. Like when I bought my my 3D NVIDIA setup back in 2011, the graphics were, I mean, it did change the graphics a little bit, dropped them down a little bit, but it gave you that depth perception, which was
it's not really dropping the graphics. It's just what's screen is in there. You know, you can see the individual pixels. So it's you could boost the graphics as high as you want. It won't matter, but you can see the pixels.
That's kind of like with the glasses. I mean, that's why you had to have a 120 hertz because each lens had to have 60 hertz refresh rate and everything, but it still wasn't as good as if you just were watching the game by itself.
Right. I experimented with just standalone red and blue lens 3D, and I remember playing World of Warcraft on Chris's computer. We tried it on there with his, and it looked amazing. It looked really, really good with just the red and blue, and I'm like, whoa, dude, I'm really surprised how well this looks. I mean, it screws up your eyes for a couple of minutes afterwards, but it looked really awesome.
Yeah.
And I played where's that one where you're in space and it's a survival / first person shooter, but you're in space. Dead Space. I played that in 3D, and it was really creepy, man. It looked amazing. It looked really good.
Yeah, Black Ops. The first Black Ops came out right around the time the NVIDIA 3D, and I'd play Black Ops multiplayer.
Yeah.
And that was kind of neat, always popping up and seeing that depth.
Yeah.
And you scope up, and then there's more depth, and it was weird.
Yeah. Cool. I remember when Rory had his 3D TV thing going on, and he had the certain glasses. I couldn't handle it, man, because you had the fluorescent light on the side, and so it would beam in, and it would just flash this light on the side. Oh, it's horrible with that. I don't like that alternating thing. Yeah. It's really it doesn't match my physiology, I guess. And along with the Oculus as well, I'm not really sure if I'm going to get the CV1 because I just don't see myself playing for an extended amount of time.
The problem with those things is you can't watch a video of it and get the full experience.
Right.
And so maybe if you play for 2 hours, you are going to get sick, but you just spent $700 on this thing.
Right.
Unless you can go to Best Buy for like 2 hours and demo on it, but
it's
or know somebody who has one.
So I mean, right now it's just going to be sitting there, and it's going to be like an experience for people. Next time I go to a LAN party that 907 Gamers might throw together, I'll bring it just so people can check it out.
Cool.
But as far as me personally playing on it, if people, I recommend it for people that are out there, like fishermen. Like if they can deal with vertigo pretty well, that's what I'd recommend it for. But as far as
I'm no good on a boat, so maybe I should stay away from VR.
Yeah, I'm not good at all on a boat. Yeah,
it really sea legs yet, huh?
I don't want to get my sea legs. It's just not my
Me
thing.
neither.
I've never had a problem with motion sickness, and that was what was weird about the Oculus is that was the main reason why I was asking how to condense files, because I've got a 4-minute video of you that I want to find a way to put that up on the green screen so we can watch you doing this number. Trying to ask around.
Oh, you know what? I think I have that on mine, and I should have put it up. I should have. We didn't know we were going to talk about this, but I could put it up later.
Post production
and post. Yeah, maybe I don't know yet. I don't even have a green screen up that I could drop into. So, as far as after,
there's the one right behind
it. In a space station right now. We're filming literally this from space. That's Earth behind us.
Dead Space,
rotating around.
David Bowie's out here somewhere.
Did you beat the first Dead Space? Did you play?
I haven't beat any of them. I have all of them.
They're great. First one is really awesome. The second one's pretty good. Third one, you're on like an ice planet.
Yeah.
It's
like so you
kind of like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
I mean that kind of game. You're in a space station. It's like Alien, the movie, kind of, but you're a little more powerful. You have lots of guns and.
I was gonna say, I mean, technically all games are survival based. If you die, the game is over.
It's survival horror, so
it's more
The one
focusing
interesting
on that.
thing they did is, most games, headshots do a lot of damage. In this game, headshots do the least amount of damage. All these aliens and monsters, you have to cut off their limbs, and that does extra damage.
Huh.
So it's
Yeah.
like, they just changed it up a little bit, which was cool. You, cut
Yeah.
things' legs off, and it's, crawling at you.
Yeah, it's they have different weak spots,
Cool.
than because their brain, the human brain isn't what the alien creatures
Right, it's
focus.
not
They're
the
not
same.
controlling that. They have the central nervous, or something. They have different things. I thought that was pretty genius of them.
It's convenient for me because I'm a terrible shot, so I can't hit anything.
So you aim for the head, and you might get their limbs, and it'll be good.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
often than not.
I think
I'm like,
you
headshot, that's for
actually
sure
can
a headshot.
decapitate,
and they're still
Doesn't do
going, and you're like,
anything, yeah.
what? Yeah.
Well, because
Ooh.
your first gun is... You're like an
Yeah.
engineer kind of guy, and the first gun shoots out like a plasma laser beam. It's really good for
Yeah,
decapitating, cutting off.
You could
limbs.
switch it how the orientation, so you could have it horizontal, vertical, and that way.
So the first guy you
vertical-
see, you try to cut
cut
his
off
head off
arms.
because that's just response.
Yeah.
That's what you do, and
and they
thing
start
just keeps
running
going,
at you
"Ah."
instead of walking.
It's just
and you're
angrier.
Like, yeah. What?
That's a good spoiler for me because that probably would have made me pee my pants a little bit. Just
It's a very
a little
scary
bit
game.
when I
Never
first
good.
It is. Yeah, it is creepy.
A lot of jump
It's
scares
A lot
and-
of stuff coming out of the ceilings.
I see it on sale every now and again on
should pick
Steam.
it up.
Yeah,
so
you should pick it up. Definitely
probably-
worth it. Mhm.
if it's on sale, I'll probably get that before Dark
Yeah.
Souls. Then.
That's fine. You've seen me play Dark Souls. You've seen me play Dark Souls. You know what it's
Just
about.
delaying the inevitable.
That's
Yeah. You really
that's
are.
what I'm saying. I'll probably get it, but I rarely buy video games when they first come out.
I mean, my God, you're just a baby. You need to start out with Demon Souls. Really,
That's not easier. That's harder.
he has to learn how to run before he can crawl. Okay,
that's how that works.
that's how it's worked. Every
Sweating bullets
person that I've talked to, Rory, Chris, we will always come to the consensus that Demon Souls was harder. It's still harder. You'll go back to Demon Souls, and it's still harder than what we're playing now.
It's not a good thing, but it's true.
Maybe it's
Sounds
true.
like
I mean, and that's how we really got good at
I
these
don't-
games is
I
because
don't
of
want
Demon
a
Souls
reason
or
to
Dark Souls.
beat my
Demon
kids because of my video games.
All right.
Well, I mean, you don't have to beat your kids. Just beat your controller.
Right.
Anyways, Nintendo NX.
Speaking of not hard games, nothing on the Nintendo is harder.
Well, it's very
so-
family friendly. Yeah.
It's a new console. It got delayed to March of next year.
March, holy
Yeah.
crap.
With the new Zeldas. I mean, it's all packaged together. But yeah,
Ways away.
Why? Probably because of the 4K.
probably.
I guarantee
they
it.
would-
They're like, whoops, we're behind the times again.
Yeah.
Well, how's the graphics on the NX? Is it
You
supposed to be
don't know
better
anything
than-
about it. They haven't said much
Yeah.
about it yet.
This isn't
This-
even
that's
an
not even what
accurate
it's gonna
photo.
look
That's
like.
not what it looks like. This is just the thing I pulled up.
Oh,
It's like a VHS
Yeah, I have
player.
no idea what this is. Probably not
It does.
though.
It looks like It just looks like they've
Nintendo's not going to
extended
go
one
black.
of the Wii
Nintendo's
controllers on
white.
its side.
Yeah. I have a black Wii. You? Yeah. Or Wii? Yeah.
White Wii.
Yeah. They had two colors. I think they're just like black or whatever. Red is too expensive. Oh, I think they actually have red too.
Yeah, the U2 version. You might have
Yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah.
Came
So
out
you
already
actually
last
like
month.
Zelda games. So you probably were excited about the new Nintendo.
I was excited about the new Zelda. Now, I didn't think it was coming out for the very next system, so now...
They're probably going to do what they did with the Wii, the first Wii. There's a Zelda that came out on both systems, the old system and the Wii. They're probably going to do that too. Like it'll be on
Yeah.
the Wii U and on NX.
I don't even know if we'll be around next year in March,
We might. Yeah, we might not
mean-
be. Who knows?
You might live in a different state. I might be dead. I don't know.
You're getting up there. I mean, your birthday is next
I'm
week. I mean, it's
Freaking old, man. Maybe
This
one
week,
day I'll
this
just wake
week.
up and be like, video games is a waste of time.
yeah,
It's not going to happen, but yeah.
yeah, indubitably not.
It's part of my foundation, so I doubt that'll crumble.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it, but it
I
just
was a
sucks. that it's
Nintendo guy for a
another
long
year.
time, but I haven't enjoyed Nintendo since before the Wii.
Yeah,
Been a while. Yeah, I haven't really enjoyed Nintendo since our house got broken into like 4 years ago, and all my Wii stuff got stolen. So
I don't.
some 14-year-old is sit fat and happy with like $700
well,
worth
he's
of Nintendo
probably
stuff.
he's probably what 16, 18 now.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice. You can almost
I,
buy M-rated games.
Yeah,
almost.
almost. I don't remember playing much on the Wii U. Oh, I'm sorry, on the Wii. Period. Except I don't even
I
remember
like
playing
Mario Kart. I like Mario Party.
Was there Mario Kart for the Wii?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Double Dash or?
No, it was.
I think it's Double Dash, right?
I think it was Double Dash. Oh no! It was. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Double Dash came out for the GameCube.
I think Double Dash was GameCube because the one I had for Wii was
Maybe they just called
Mario
it
Kart.
7 because
Okay.
Mario Kart 8 is out now.
Right,
and that's on the
for
Wii U.
Yeah,
So it's probably just called
and
Mario
those are
Kart
the
7.
yeah. So I played for the Wii U. I remember playing Zelda, Metroid, Mario Kart. That's
Wii, not the Wii U.
The Wii.
Yeah,
And
I had
That's
a bunch
it?
of games too. I had Rock Band, Resident Evil 4.
On the Wii?
Rock Band.
Yeah, Rock Band on the Wii. And I still
suck.
That's the thing is I still have all that. I still have like the guitar, the drums,
Nice.
the mic, and all that because they didn't take that. They just took the backpack full of the Wii with the 4 Wiimotes,
Yeah.
the Wii Chucks, the classic controllers. My
Because they were like, they're
15
probably
games.
looking at it and be like,
This is easy to take, so they
no, they're like,
Yeah.
this isn't. I don't think they have Rock Band for the Wii U,
They
or
took
it's
my
gonna
Wii
suck
Fit, and
or
they did not
something.
take the Wii Fit board. So
I think I still have a Wii Fit board.
Could repurpose it.
I've thought about it. I think I just ended up like giving it away to Bishop Sack or something.
I
For
probably
some
need
reason.
to. Yeah, I didn't play much on.
And then the Wii U I never got. My in-laws have it, and I play on there.
I've
is, Mario
Played
Kart
Smash
8.
Brothers at somebody else's house once.
Yeah.
I think that's my extent with the Wii
I don't
U.
even get Smash Bros. I don't know. I don't understand the fighting system. I don't know why it's
Yeah.
so fun. It looks like it's like for tweakers,
But,
like it's
yeah.
too ADD for me.
It's so fast paced. It's like you just run around and just button
Yeah.
mash.
And it's
Yeah.
a game where everybody's that plays it has been playing it for 12 years, so you're not going to be anywhere good enough to keep up with them.
Yeah.
So when the one time I did play, I always get last. But
Yeah.
and it's you can't learn anything at that pace.
Right? Yeah.
It's like jumping into Halo or Call of Duty now. It's like unless
reals.
you've been playing them for a long time, it's impossible.
Well, whatever. What else we got on the agenda here?
Yeah, we talked about Hearthstone.
To recap,
We were talking about movies.
yeah, we started out with movies, but
Elder
kinda-
Scrolls card game. We're talking about that a little bit.
The what?
Elder Scrolls.
Oh, Elder
Card
Scrolls.
Or Elder Scrolls.
New
6.
Elder Scrolls game announced.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6 rumored, but not what was announced.
No, it was not. Some
Take it away, Justin. Jags
That's me.
818.
So yeah, it's a card game, much like Hearthstone. I don't know if it's gonna be free to play like Hearthstone.
I actually want to check it out.
It looks cool. Did you watch the video? Any videos of it?
I haven't.
we're gonna roll a video
It was
in
just
post production.
it was announced at
Yeah, I'll just
PAX
do it
East
right now.
last
Oh,
week.
perfect. Yeah.
Check it
And,
out. Last week, huh?
yeah.
What's it called?
Oh, I don't know what it's called. Elder Scrolls, the card game. I don't know.
Elder Scrolls: The Gathering.
Card game.
Gatherstone?
Okay.
Gatherstone.
Gatherstone.
But yeah.
Legend?
Elder
Yes,
Scrolls
actually, that is it. I
Legends.
think.
Oh yeah, this does look pretty sweet.
Watch this.
Lots of
Wait, what did I say?
real quick. What is
We got
going
a
on?
kid crying over there.
It might not be Legend.
You sure?
Skinned his knee or something back there.
No, he's just
Yeah,
upset
E3
about
2015. That's not it.
That's not
something
it?
else. I don't know what that is.
Elder Scrolls Legends.
Announced that top
Hey,
one's
now.
got cards. You should probably pick that one.
Yeah, gameplay overview.
This
yeah,
is
that must have been
Legends.
it. That must have been the teaser trailer for it. Go back. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Weird. I haven't seen this then. I've only seen gameplay. I guess it was already announced.
Yeah.
I guess it's been announced for a while. Huh?
Well, it's not like
Weird.
you're always doing contemporary, up-to-date, current news. So, we can just...
I actually try to avoid up-to-date news.
Yeah, we really...
I'm not good at that at all.
We're terrible at it.
As you can tell by my I'll buy it when it comes out on sale
Yeah.
mentality.
Like 5 years later.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Oblivion?
Have you guys heard this new
Amazing.
game?
I finally saw Heat.
Yeah. That's a good
I want
movie.
to talk about it now, though.
Talking about the Robert De Niro, Al Pacino.
Val
Al
Kilmer?
Pacino. And
Yeah, Val Kilmer. Yeah. One of
Sweet.
one of Val Kilmer's best movies, probably.
Besides Batman, yeah.
yeah.
I liked
No,
The Saint.
I-
That's my favorite.
The Saint was
Really?
good. Ghost in
That's
the
my
Darkness
Oh,
was
I
good.
thought it was so corny. I couldn't handle it, man.
Why?
Oh, I just-
He's
I
a
don't
little
know.
older than us, so maybe.
Yeah, it's...
Oh well, there was.
And you're actually
Spartan?
from Russia, so...
Have you seen Spartan or Sparta or
300?
No. I think it's called Spartan. The
Spartacus.
Spartan. That was a good one. I think that was Val Kilmer. I don't know.
Ghost in the Darkness, probably my favorite Val Kilmer movie.
Ghost in the Darkness.
It's based on a true story. There's like in Africa, he's a hunter, and there's these lions attacking his
Oh,
farm.
yeah,
man-eating
okay.
lions.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
real good.
Yeah. I like Val Kilmer.
He's good.
He's made some horrible movies
He got
too.
fat.
He got
but
he got
Has
a
he?
little
I
chubby.
haven't,
Yep.
I haven't checked in on him
I mean-
in 10 years, so...
We've all gotten fat.
Didn't he do Robin Hood?
Yeah,
Wasn't he in Robin Hood somewhere? Was he a Robin Hood guy?
What?
Wasn't he Robin Hood?
No, you're
No?
thinking Kevin Costner.
Yeah, but I thought he was also in some sort
Russell
of like.
Crowe?
Was Russell? Yeah, Russell
He's in
Crowe.
There was
Who's
Russell
this
Crowe
one?
and Kevin Costner, but I thought he. Val
You're
Kilmer-
thinking
Oh, I'm
Carrie
thinking of
Ellis.
Willow.
Oh, yeah.
Willow. Mad Mardigan.
Oh, that's right.
Gross.
Willow.
Tiny people in that movie. I'm trying not to be offensive.
You
Mad
can't,
Mardigan.
you can't say the word midget.
I didn't.
You
But
can't
you
say
did.
it. No, I didn't. It's almost as bad as the N word.
Midget?
Yes.
What?
Midget?
Who says?
You can't say
Who says you can't say midget?
It's not.
Probably.
It's not even close to PC.
What are you talking about?
Alright.
We could
Since
have-
when?
Move on.
We could have a protest.
That's not
on
a
this
racial
house.
slur.
Well, it's not a race.
It's not a racial
It's not a
slur.
slur.
It is.
How?
Something they don't want to be called. I think that quantifies
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Anyways, why were we talking about Willow? It's a terrible movie.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
He's in
Mad
it, yeah.
Mardigan. You didn't like
As
that
a
movie?
drunk
Dude.
Oh
sword
man, when Lord of the
slayer.
Rings came out, I was like, I want to see Willow. And I mean, the effects are way a little late on it.
The
but,
the production values.
but I've always liked the,
So the Jim
the
Henson
dogs
movie?
in it, man. Those dogs are like Dark Souls dogs, man.
That's
Oh,
true. The
oof.
dogs in that in Willow
Creepy
are-
dogs, dude. Loved them. Here is. Let's actually start this up
Oh,
here.
did they not see
Wait
that?
for it.
Huh?
Was it not playing?
No, he was busy looking for it.
I don't even know where it
Where
is
were you
anymore.
even?
Here.
Is this all?
We're still talking
filming
about
live
card
on the green
games,
screen?
right?
What's going on here?
Here.
That's
Here we go.
Hearthstone.
It's Hearthstone?
It's
That's Hearthstone?
Well, no. Oh, no. I
don't think it was.
Broadcast. What are you
No, this
doing?
is.
Just keep clicking on
No,
stuff.
this is
Yeah,
it right
figure it
here.
out.
Look. That's not Hearthstone, is it?
Nope.
No, that's
You're
good.
right.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Good.
Is it playing sound as well, or do we? What do we?
We're not going to listen to it. No, they get to listen to it. Here, I can turn up the volume for them. I mean, it's not really.
What of them?
Speak of you.
So, yeah, this is just like an animated thing.
Yeah, it's just
But-
an animated. Like they don't show any cards or anything.
So, yeah, I think
So.
gameplay stuff just came out last week at PAX East, which Alaskan Savage went, I'm pretty sure.
You did,
Yeah,
It's also
Well,
his birthday yesterday.
I would like to.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Happy birthday, last
Happy birthday,
Kevin
Kevin.
Briggs. Who should I not drop his name?
Spoilers. No, it's okay.
Who cares? Hopefully, he doesn't sue me like, for no reason. I don't know how.
For knowing him.
I don't know how.
He said my name.
How
on his
dare
money.
you.
So, the card game is similar to Hearthstone. It's really high production values, which that makes sense. It's Elder Scrolls. They got money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, when you cast a spell, it's all particly and cool.
Nice.
Legends.
I am kind of excited about that now.
Yeah, strategy card game. Neato.
Yep, I don't know much else about it.
I'll just have it on loop here.
The board has a split down the middle, and you can play creatures in the left or right lane, and they can only interact with that lane. So it's a little different strategy. And there's also an interrupt thing in the game.
Yeah.
When
Mechanic, if you will.
if you get hit for a certain amount of damage, you draw a card, and certain cards are playable. It has to be a prophecy card, so not every card. So things can actually happen on the other player's turn, which does not happen in Hearthstone. It's all
That's one thing I didn't like about Hearthstone is that there's no fast
interrupts or
effect in
anything.
what's
Okay.
on the stack. It's like, oh, it happens on your turn and your turn only. There's no instant. It's all sorceries. And
Yeah.
if we're
But
comparing to
I mean, Magic has that, but it also really bogs down the game. When one person interrupt, I want to interrupt yours, and then it's instant. But this
well,
one says.
and my enchantment takes effect first, and then it's
Yeah.
what's
I kind of
last
like
on the
that.
stack.
I like
So I think Elder Scrolls is balancing that because stuff can still happen, but it's not going to be like a 20-minute wait when you're just.
Well, you're figuring out that that's the one thing about Magic the Gathering that's really confusing.
Especially for an online
now.
game, it doesn't flow very well.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of and then there's no rule book for this card affects this card a certain way, and this card, so then you have to like revert to the GM's
Order of
inputs.
operations, man.
I,
DEBT.
I really want to see a full fleshed out game of The Witcher 3 card game.
I have it, but it's, I mean,
Not physical cards. I don't like the physical cards because you have to do math. I
It
like
is-
the math done
it's,
automatically for me.
Well, that's why we stopped playing D&D and you play games like The Witcher. 'Cause it's essentially the same thing. It's just all
Well,
done for
I don't
you.
mind D&D, but I just want like a better, like more in-depth version of that card game. I really enjoyed it. Like I would look for people to play just to play that, and I would spend days just playing that. I'd be like, "Oh, you need a ghost. You need a ghost to be killed. Listen, you want to play a card game? You know, and so
Here's the deal.
So let's just play a card
I
game.
was trying to
instead.
collect all the cards in it's one of the achievements for The Witcher, but
Yeah.
some of them are missable. I think I missed some of them. So
Yeah.
they're all over the place. It's kind of cool. You go to each new town, like the tavern, usually the tavern master, whatever,
Yeah.
bartender. They'll usually have a deck, and you play them and get a card.
What annoys me is you don't know which one you already have.
Yep.
Ugh, and it just that bugs me.
It also doesn't make sense. Like, so you're gonna go play this guy, and if you beat him, he's gonna give you his best card. Like, but why? Why would he do that?
That's
Obviously,
part of the rules.
but you don't lose any cards, and you lose to him.
No, you don't. You're the Witcher.
And say so.
Yeah.
their
I
deck-
mean,
I will kill
that
you.
guy's
You
want
deck-
to mess
I will
with the
not
Witcher?
kill you in your
The
sleep. That's my
Witcher's deck
offer.
is already better than yours, and he's going to give you his best
Yeah.
card. So this guy's useless now. 'cause
Yeah.
he couldn't beat you before. It just doesn't make sense.
That should be the hardcore mode of the game. That's why I wanted to see a more fleshed out game. Is I wanted to see that part.
And maybe they will do it. They're still working on DLC for that game. Like,
Yeah.
there's still another big one coming out. There's one huge one. There's about 10 to 20 hours is out. Can't remember what it's called, but there's another one coming still.
Man, I gotta
not with
really
Kevin,
get back
so-
into this, but I'm still like on. I have two versions of Witcher 3. One for PC with excellent graphics, and one for PS4 with moderately excellent graphics.
It's a
And
beautiful game.
on this one, I've put in so many hours already. Haven't beaten it yet, you know, and I've done. I maybe half the side quest, you know, I've maybe explored half of it as far as getting everything. Such an in-depth game, and now there's two expansions, two massive
I
ones.
think there's one massive one out, one more coming, and I think there's a smaller one.
Okay,
But also, like, before
And it's
all
just
that,
so
they
much,
released
yeah.
16
Free ones.
like
Yeah.
almost one a week, basically.
Right.
Some of them really small. It was like horse armor or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
But some of them were quests and
Right.
cards. They released
Yeah.
like card packs. And
yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I think there's still potential for them to flesh out the card game, especially if it continues being popular. But
I probably will go back to that game after I'm done here. I mean, there's still Final Fantasy 15 is coming out, so if I even get through Dark Souls 3 by the time Final Fantasy comes out, I don't even know. You know, there's after I'm done with Dark Souls 3, if I beat it in a timely manner, there's always New Game Plus, which everything changes. You know,
I heard that's a little disappointing in this one.
really,
Like there's no enemy changing, no movements, and
maybe
I mean,
they-
there's
maybe
new
they
items,
add on.
obviously, like the
Okay.
+1 rings. And
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Dark Souls and the Souls games have always been about the item finds for me. That's all what it is. So, like, how do I get that stupid item up there, and what is it? You know, that's what I like about
One
the Souls
disappointing thing
games.
in Bloodborne was the weapons. There's only a few weapons in
Right.
the whole game.
Yeah, and once you have your one, that's what you stick with, and you never change. But with the
that's
DLC, they added on a whole
Oh, did
giant
they?
slew of new ones. Yeah. And out of all those slew of new ones, I'm like, I'm gonna stick with the one I already have. Like, it's good. You know?
Well, and at that point, I mean,
Yeah, I mean they're
It's
really
everything
cool
in the
weapons.
game.
They are really neat. You know, everything that they added was really awesome. There's like I think 30 new weapons, like or 30 total, and I know you're used to MMO where like they're all like, but I mean I'm talking about categorically they're different, completely different from one to the other.
Well,
like
yeah,
saw blade
I
that turns
appreciate
into
that.
like a lance or something. I mean they're really different, which is really cool. But I always just stick with my sword that turns into a bigger sword. You know.
Well, the interesting thing about Bloodborne and Dark Souls weapons is not just the stats are different.
Right.
Like your physical moveset is different. The way you
Right.
attack with
With
each
each
weapon is
weapon,
different,
right.
and you can't change that on your own. Like the buttons are preset, but so each weapon is like vastly different. Like
Yeah.
a wide swing in a tiny hallway is terrible. So
Yeah, you'll just bounce right off the wall, and you'll just waste your stamina and opening yourself up for a hit. But there's also this is why I like long swords is because they do have the wide swing with your light attack and a stab with your strong attack, so it's perfect for halls and crowd control. You know,
Nice.
So
Well, that's what I mean. Like with the downloadable content and releasing new gear, new items, unless you're also releasing new levels, like increasing the level cap or something. At that point, I feel like it's done. Like, why would you add more weapons after you've already gone through the game?
They added more bosses and levels
they
and stuff.
for the DLC of Bloodborne, they added. It was like another half of the game. It was huge expansion, and it was awesome. It was. I was really impressed with that DLC. Like, it was one of the best DLCs I've ever seen, aside from anything from Witcher 3. There was, and it ramped up the difficulty too. It wasn't like, let's go through this. Let's blow through this. No, dude. The first enemy you encounter just wastes you. Like you're like, what is this guy? What's happening? And he has like this saw whip thing, and he's just like whipping it around. You're like, what the hell's going on, man? You know. And so when you get to the final stages, you're like, man, I can't believe I did this. You know, it's crazy. And what's great about it is the DLC is completely different from the original game. So when you go back to the non-DLC stuff, you forget what they move like, and so you get totally massacred by them too.
Nice.
So it's just brutal. I think, I almost want you to have a PS4 so you could experience these things.
We're gonna probably
maybe I will get a Neo just so I could just be like, Mark, it's time.
it's time.
It's time for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might just donate it or let you borrow it or something.
I'm still needing to borrow a webcam. I need to get going on that.
It can come up every episode.
Is this? Yeah, it's true.
Well, no. What I really need is a microphone. I need a microphone because the Division is kicking my ass horribly without a microphone. I play that a lot.
I don't really have one to borrow. I can't borrow that one.
I'm gonna borrow. Yeah, I'm just gonna hook that right up to my computer and.
Yeah. However you do it. Well, the webcams, they have microphones.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's why I never needed one before, because I always had one, but then my microphone.
I don't
my
use
webcam
that
got
one.
broken.
I do use that one. I have that one for.
No worries.
Well, whatever.
Anyways,
I think
I
we're
just go buy one.
about done here. Wrapped
Plus.
up. Yeah. Does it have a fingerprint scanner on it?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
One other thing I did want to talk about was the Warcraft movie that's coming out in
yes,
6 weeks.
yes.
I think
It's directed by David Bowie's little son. I think is his
so.
name.
Little David Bowie.
Little
Bowie. I got
David
the
Bowie Jr.
Duncan
Bowie?
Jones is the director,
Oh, okay.
and Robert Krasinski is one. He's one of the main actors. I just heard an interview with him this morning, and they both have been playing WoW for like 15 years or however long it's been out.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's out 12 years now, I think.
So like the Robert Krasinski guy, he was in Pacific Rim, and like on one of his breaks or whatever, he just pulled out his laptop and started playing WoW, and the lady next to him thought he was like making fun of her because she was making the World of Warcraft movie at the same time,
Oh, nice.
and then that's how he like weaseled his way into the movie. Now
Nice.
he's one of the orcs, but
Nice.
yeah, and the director, like they're all really into WoW, and they played original Warcraft and
Vanilla.
yeah,
That was one of the
like
first
Warcraft.
games I bought.
Not original
I see,
Warcraft,
I see.
which is
Yeah,
what
I see,
the
yeah.
movie is actually Warcraft. It's not World of Warcraft.
I see.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's going to confuse a lot of people because they're expecting current, contemporary lore in
Right.
Warcraft.
This
and
is
it's
the
not gonna
first
be-
invasion of the orcs. Is
Yeah, I
the
see.
story timeline kind of thing.
Yeah, I am looking
Lothar
forward to
and
it. I
everything's
really,
running
there is
wild.
some graphics that some people adjusted, and they're like, "This is what it should be about." And like, so they, the movie poster, they had the guy with the armor, and somebody photoshopped the armor to be bigger. This is more accurate of a
Yeah.
Warcraft. I'm
That's
like,
how
yeah.
games go. Yeah, like Warcraft, they're like, oh, it's tier 14 set now, and so it's like the armor just keeps getting bigger and more
like your head is
ridiculous.
somewhere in this pile of armor that you're wearing. How do you even hold it? I don't know.
Yeah. The first
I
tier
am
sets
looking
were
forward
always-
to it. I've seen
I hope
very
it's
little
good,
of it, but what I've seen of it is it looks really good. So
Yeah. I'm
It's
actually
very
looking forward
soon.
to it as well.
yeah.
But
I'm not gonna like. I hate CG graphics, but when they have to rely on it, it's fine. But they don't use.
Yeah.
Do they use too much of that? Because if you say
No, I think it's more CG than
it is
not.
more CG. Okay.
Yeah, because the guy was talking about, he's like, I really wanted to be in it, but being in a prosthetic head suit for 3 months is miserable. Because he did some other movie, I
Yeah.
don't remember which one it was, but yeah, it's mostly CG, but
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
good apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen one trailer.
well, if
Yeah.
we've got the money backing it, I mean, that's Blizzard is a huge cash cow, so
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Blizzard's always made amazing cinematics, so if they're
Much better than
involved
games,
with
I
it at
think.
all, but
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. You're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You're not looking forward.
I
You
am.
are.
No, I am. Yeah.
I think he still plays WoW, probably.
I actually don't. Christy and I were because we've been playing like Elder Scrolls and other MMOs. Like I played Star Wars: The Old Republic a lot, and that was the first MMO for me that just killed WoW. Like I could no longer play World of Warcraft after 10 years of the same game engine, graphics looking the exact same, child screaming in the background.
It took me a long time to get into WoW because I played EverQuest, which it's still cartoony, but it was way more realistic graphic-wise.
Well, yeah.
WoW was pretty cartoony.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
Well, I mean, the three top developers for WoW all played EverQuest. They're all from. Christy and I watched The Guild.
Right.
We've been watching that show. We just finished it last night because I started it like 7
Yeah.
years ago, and then I stopped, and then Netflix was like, "Hey, we got it all on
Nice.
now." So we've been watching that, and I was looking it up. I was like, "Oh, that's hilarious! That guy was he's one of the developers for WoW, and he's on the show right now." Like, so
I have a theory that the first MMO you play is generally your favorite and the one you stick with the most, and brings back.
I did play it
For
a
me,
long
it
time.
was Final Fantasy XI, and I still have like fond memories over it, even though it was one of the most grueling and slow-paced games MMOs I've ever played. I still really like it. And then I tried other games, and it was just like, I can't. It
Played
just
original-
doesn't play the same. So.
Original EverQuest. I remember to regain your mana, I had to sit down and open a book and stare at a book screen. Like, I couldn't see the world around me, or else my mana would not regenerate. They fixed it. They changed it later, but it was ridiculous.
That's crazy. I wonder if they actually had something for you to read.
I
that would
think
be
you had your
interesting.
spell books. All you could look was your spells, I think, was it. But
Well, and yeah, for me, what killed WoW is just that it's so dumbed down,
Right.
and it's almost impossible to die. It's like, until you're like near the level cap, you regenerate your health faster than the monsters can damage you.
Wow.
So it's like I'd just be running around in like Darkshire. I made a new character just for kicks and grins, and went running around and was just like chomped on by direwolves. And was like, punk, punk.
Interesting.
You could sit there and just not do anything, and you could just take damage for like 5 minutes, and then you die. Finally. But it's so they dumbed it down so much
Yeah.
where it's just now it's
We're coming for you, Blizzard.
apparently there's lots of like
Camera.
inside jokes and cool stuff in the World of Warcraft movie. So
well, I mean, they always have a lot of pop culture references. in
Yeah.
you click on the little peons
I don't
enough.
particularly like that. I hate it when because it's it doesn't make it timeless. It all of a sudden it
Right.
narrows it down to that one period of time, and so when you have references like that,
I think
going-
the movie's probably gonna be more self-referential,
right,
not
right,
like
yeah,
pop
I hope
culture,
so.
but
Yeah. No, pop culture in anything is.
I guess
is awful.
Deadpool might have that problem if you go to watch it in 10 years.
Right.
You might not get all the jokes, but
Yeah, there's some movies like that where they referenced like something with the Clintons or something.
yeah, I mean,
it's like
That's relevant again,
Nobody
so.
gets it. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
We won't get into that.
So it's time for our barbecue.
We're gonna go BBQ it up.
I'm kind of hungry and I want to start a fire, so we are out. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for coming. Tune in next week.
I don't even think I'm going to do an outro. I mean, we're good right here, right?
outro.
Roll outro.
Autobots, roll outro.
Autobots.